Hey, what's up, everybody? Sir Blasphemy from Sir Blasphemy's Travels. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying healthy. I decided to make a video. I haven't been making videos lately because I've had a computer issue, and then uh, my software, my video editing software that I was using, it had expired, and so I was wanting to get some better software anyway. So I was kind of rooting around for that. So I've gotten that taken care of. Not the computer issue, but the software. And so I got that all taken care of, and so now I'm back to where I can make some videos. And during this time we've had to ourselves with COVID and everything like that, as you guys know, my wife and I, we go across the country and we sell chocolate at Renaissance fairs. We sell infused chocolate and things like that. We haven't been able to do that at all. We could have went to the Texas Renaissance Festival in 2020. We opted out just because we knew the spike in COVID and things like that. But in 2021, it looks like we're going to be on for Scarborough Renaissance Festival in Waxahachie, Texas. If the Colorado Renaissance Festival goes on just outside of Denver and Larkspur, we'll likely be there, and we'll definitely be at TRF next year for 2021. So we've got some things going on during that time. I've taken up. I'm working for a landscaping company right now, just because as we all had to do. You got if you work for yourself and you're shut down, you got to fill in the gaps. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. So during this time, I've been kind of thinking about why am I doing YouTube? Like, I'm an older guy. What do I want to do YouTube for? First and foremost, it was about clocking my adventures, where I'm going, traveling. I know folks like to see that, maybe learning a little something about certain areas, across the country and world, if I get a chance to do that. But with COVID, that's been extremely limited. So I've only been able to drive to short places that I know of that are heavy in tourism. So I've been going to places like Sedona, Arizona, and there'll be some other videos of some other areas that I'll be making too as well. That I can drive within a few hours or whatever the case may be, to get there and be able to show things and talk to you about it. Along with that, though, I've really wanted to help people, and I know that sounds so cliche, but I've drawn some inspiration from some YouTube creators that I've seen, and it's really motivated me to do something that I've been doing anyway, quietly, throughout my life. I love to help people, and I know when people talk about that, you end up turning a selfless act into a selfish act. So I don't want to go into too many details about, what I've done, in the past and things like that, as far as trying to help, people. But there is one example that I will give you here in just a moment. But this COVID has allowed me time to think. Along with this channel, what I'd really like to do is I would like to help people. I would like to do things. And I've been watching other content creators that have done things that of course, have more followers, that have more experience than I do, and a bigger pocketbook to be able to go out, and they do like giveaways, or they give away cars, or they help people in line at stores, or they help essential workers, whatever the case may be. They go out, they help teachers, whatever. They go out and they do it, and they spend a lot of the money and the revenue that they get from being a YouTube content creator and whatever else that they draw revenue from. Because of that, they give back in society. I just think that's amazing, because I've done that on my own. Just my whole life. It goes unsaid, it goes unspoken. There's so many people that do that. And I thought, along with my travels, I thought I would come up with some ideas and some concepts. And I have a very limited wallet, so to speak, budget right now. And so it's not like I can, spend thousands of dollars helping people out or anything like that. I can do it on a smaller basis, and as I get more subscribers, and as I get more people interested in my channel, I can grow that and expand my budget to eventually where I would like to maybe just have enough money to live on, doing YouTube and doing things affiliated with YouTube. But I would like to have just enough money to live on, kind of pay my bills, be able to do content videos, bigger and better ones, go places to make videos and do giveaways and things like that, while giving away about 80 or 90% of what I make from this. I'd just like to do that. And to prove that I am, it's easy, talk is cheap, right? And but to prove that I've actually done this in the past at my own peril, at my own expense. I actually had a business. It was in Kaufman, Texas. Um, I had a business that I grew. We struggled. Me and my wife, we struggled like the first year, and then I started to get it going. It really started to grow, and we used to have these two girls that would come in all the time. These two young ladies, and they were a couple, and they eventually ended up getting married. But they used to come in and they used to support us. They would just, I mean, we would get no customers during the day, when we first got going. And they would show up almost daily. And they knew that we were having a rough time, and they would spend a little money, and they would spend a little money, and some days they'd spend a lot of money. And it would help us get through. We weren't making a lot, like a lot of new businesses in the beginning. And as time went on, they backed off as the business grew, but they kept buying from us and everything like that. Well, when we decided we were going to move elsewhere in the country, I needed to decide what I was going to do with that business, and it was a profitable business. It was doing good. It was a vape and head shop store, and I was like, what do we do with this business? I'm going to sell it, make some money, or whatever. And one day I had an idea that those two girls that had supported us so much, I asked them. I said, would you like this business? And they were like, yes. And they said, but we don't have the money to buy it or anything like that. And I had been offered for the business a nice little chunk of change, nothing major to where, I could have went and retired. It wasn't anything major, but it would have been nice. It would have given me the money back that I had, put in besides what I was making off, customers and things like that out of the business. But it would have given me a nice little chunk of change to move away from. I decided against it. I decided against taking cash in the hand, and I asked these two girls who were so sweet and so nice. They hadn't had many breaks in life, but yet they had supported us in the beginning. And I asked them, I said, hey, would you like this business? All you have to do is work for me for, to the end of my lease period, which was about 8 months at the time. And they said, sure. And I said, I'll give you the business. Well, to make a long story short, they only had to work for me 3 months. I definitely lost money. I don't care, because I gave the business to good people. I lost money. It wasn't a big issue. I gave them everything in the store, all the inventory, everything. I took nothing with me. They got to keep even the cash in the drawer, of course, with the client base. They just messaged me over New Year's just a day or two ago to let me know that those two, they had gotten married. They had bought their own house now because of that business, and it is flourishing for them. The name of their business, if you ever are near around Dallas, Texas, it's in a small area called Kaufman, Texas. It's called House of Smoke. And you can swing in there and see them. It's in Kaufman, Texas. You can look it up on your phone if you want to. House of Smoke in Kaufman, Texas. And that's Amparo and Audrey, two wonderful ladies that own that store and run it. But I'm not telling that story to brag about it. I'm not saying, because I took a big hit and it hurt. I could have used that money and it hurt. And especially with COVID coming, I could have really used that money from selling that business. That wasn't the right thing to do for me. It felt better to give them a chance, to give somebody who wouldn't have had the funds to put together something like that a chance. And it worked. And they are profitable. They're starting a life. It's growing. They're going to have another store. All because of a little opportunity of them coming in and just supporting a small business owner in the early days when they were struggling. And it felt good. It felt right. And I've done other things like that. Again, I don't want to talk about it. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just trying to give an example and trying to give you proof that I mean what I say when I'm talking about these things. I don't want a selfless act to become a selfish act by mentioning it. So I just wanted to give that one example that you can out there can go and verify it, actually talk to those owners and verify, yes, this did happen. So I thought with YouTube, what I would like to do is once I could grow, and I need subscribers, I need people like you out there to please subscribe. Right now I have 10 subscribers. That's what I have. I have 10. I'd like to get to that 1,000. I'd like to start getting monetized. Yes, I'm still making videos and things like that, but I need to get to that to start opening some kind of a cash flow. So what my idea is, I've seen content creators do amazing things on here, but they're missing something. They're missing one small detail. There's an overlooked portion of this society that is not getting touched. Anybody can go into a store and give money away. And again, I'm not criticizing. That's definitely not, if you're out there, I'm not criticizing anybody. Please don't take that the wrong way. It's phenomenal and fantastic what those content creators are doing, and I hope they keep doing it. I hope they keep doing it forever, as long as they can, and you guys keep helping them grow. But there is a portion of our society that gets overlooked. I know, because I used to work in that position or work around those people, and I've never seen anybody go to these folks and help them out. I'd like to do that. I've never also seen certain areas, certain businesses, certain things of people that struggle and barely get by but put a lot of time and effort in and just make enough to get by. I'd like to see those people get helped out. I'd like to see that. And of course, the random folks, you know, that come into our lives that could use help, I want to do things like that as well. I'd like to spend 80 to 90% of what I make from revenue around YouTube involved, and you know, and whatever affiliates I have along with that, if that ever happens, to make this dream possible. I like to give to people, I like to help people, and I would like to do this, and I need your help. So if you guys can, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I have 10 right now. That's all I have. I know I have a long way to go. I'll keep putting out videos the best I can, and I'll do videos like this to also you know, keep you up to date on what I'm trying to do. But ultimately, I'm trying to build this channel to show you traveling, to make you aware of the fun events. It gets more exciting once COVID picks up and you get to see what we go out and do. It's definitely going to be a more exciting channel than what you've seen so far. But also, I want this channel to be about giving back to people. I want to give to people. I want to do amazing things. I want to do crazy little stunts, fun little stunts, and I want to be able to help people out. And I need your help to do it. So I'm asking in this video, please like and subscribe and tickle that bell, and so you get notifications whenever I put up a new video. It would really help me out. These are my goals. This is what I'm trying to get clear through. This isn't a New Year's resolution. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I've done it in my life, trying to help folks, you know, under radar, like a lot of us do. And I want to do it on a bigger scale where I can get more income and draw more revenue, so I can help people on a much larger scale. So if you are out there, if you would just give a like and subscribe, and again, tickle that bell, I would greatly appreciate it. This is Sir Blasphemy from Sir Blasphemy's Travels. I hope you're doing well out there. Stay safe, and thank you for your time today.